All right, y'all, welcome back to Tuesday, here for a helpful tip on some gym stuff for my beginners especially. I posted a video a while back about a week of weightlifting, specifically in the bodybuilding construct, and a lot of people were like, you keep saying mind-muscle connection. What is mind-muscle connection? How do I get mind-muscle connection in my workout? So today, that's exactly what we're going over. So welcome back to my subscribers. If this is your first time here, this is Train Enable and I'm Kyle. We're gonna go over all things fitness and fitness related here. So today we're talking about mind-muscle connection. We're specifically gonna cover what, when, how, and just generally what in the world this thing is. So here's what we're gonna start with. What is mind-muscle connection? Mind-muscle connection is when we bring a special focus to whatever the primary mover of a movement would be. Okay, so generally, if you want to think of this as like a simplistic term, it's when somebody says squeeze at the top. That's like a very classic way to bring extra awareness to whatever muscle is doing the movement. That's classic mind-muscle connection. It's also called internal cueing, where you're internally cueing yourself to think about what you're doing. So it's just more mindful training in a sense. So why do we use mind-muscle connection when exercising? So research has shown that it can aid in the growth of muscle and just overall size, but the research kind of gets iffy when it comes to whether it actually helps increase strength. In my personal opinion, it's hard to gain muscle without also gaining strength. But the research is coming around and it's starting to lean more towards it can also help boost strength as well. The more awareness that we bring to the local movers or to the local muscle, the less weight we need to use to kind of chase that pump that we get when we're exercising. So when do we use this mind-muscle connection in our workout? So this is more effective when we're talking about isolation movements. And the name kind of says it all. If you're like, what the hell is an isolation movement? It's where we isolate a single joint. So if I'm doing a curl, all I'm doing is moving out the elbow. If I'm doing a bench press, say, I'm moving at the shoulder, elbow, wrist. I'm doing a deadlift, I'm moving at the knee, hip, back. If I'm doing a clean or a snatch, that takes multiple joints to sequence that movement. So mind-muscle connection is best used with isolation movements because we're able to hone in on a very local portion of our body, very specific muscle group. So how do we do this? We already kind of alluded to it, but we're just staying present while we're training and bringing extra awareness to whatever is doing the main moving. For me personally, when I try and bring extra awareness to my mind-muscle connection, I think about all the little fibers that are in that muscle firing and they're slightly tearing and all the chemical reactions that's going on. And kind of thinking about that brings a really great awareness to that mind-muscle connection. If it helps you to think of it in that classical way of like squeezing at the finishing portion of that motion, that can also be super useful to help you use less weight and to get a better pump within a shorter time. So hopefully that little gym tip was helpful for all my beginners. And for my folks who are a little more experienced and saw that last video where I put out a week of bodybuilding, you will now have a better understanding of what it means when someone says mind-muscle connection. So I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, send it to a friend who might be also wondering what the hell mind-muscle connection is. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another workout.